Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Invasions, Week 9, Day 2. Today, we're mainly going to be doing actual invasions for once. But yeah, good majority will just be doing the 4-tower invasions. I believe we have like 2 or 3 more until we get to them, and then it'll just be straight 4-1s the entire time. The raid troop this week actually, with his trait combination is pretty decent. Obviously his ability effect doesn't really get to do much, but still, it's been going okay using him. But yeah, let's go do that for a good majority of this. Yeah, we have 2 battles and then the other 2. And yeah, just basically going with this team. Almost feel like putting a Hellcat there just so it loops a bit quicker. Amnesia is mainly there for the summon, of course, but I don't know. It's mainly just like a real big backup plan. Bake a cake nut-free. Ha! You remembered. The nut-free part, that is. Let's see. Well, I'll go with, what do we even need here? What do we need? I almost do feel like putting a Hellcat there instead. Oddly enough, even though that's lower rare. I mean, even though that's low rarity, the Hellcat that is. We'll go move that over. I don't believe we have enough damage on him to one-shot the towers anymore, which is unfortunate because that's actually very helpful for us to be able to get down. It'd also be very helpful if the first slot was actually a tower as well. Yeah, that's not enough damage. Also, why am I hitting that one? I should be hitting the true damage tower that basically one-shots you whenever it feels like it. It's very, very annoying when it does that. That is for sure. Okay, we don't have enough damage yet. Let's see. What else do we need? We could try for a Doomskull off the top, I guess. We'll get us some Yagway mana, and we do indeed get it. Very nice. Now give us the Enrage now, so we can one-shot every single tower from here forth. And that is matched. Just one-shot every single tower. I'll take it. We'll throw a Fury at it, and then anything will kill it. And that does count as anything, and there we go. Perpetual Enrage off his instant kill things. Hey, and we got an Arcane off it already. Very nice. Also, hello, Medieval. Actually, I didn't even say any hellos. Hello, William. Hello, Danny. Hello, Exile. Hello, Dragon Ball Z fan. Hello, Avalon. Also, hello, Valraven. Very nice. Hello, William. Hello, Steve. Hello, Danny. Hello, Mehmet. Hello, M78. Hello, Jan. Hello, Moss. Hello, Zeddicus. Hello, Demon or Angel. And hello, Medieval, Bogdan, and Wolf. What is a good giant team, if there is one? Yes, there's one. Literally one. There might be more in the future. But it is Jarl Fairmantle, Fire Giant, Hero using Black Manacle or Dawnbringer. Preferably Dawnbringer, but Black Manacle is perfectly fine. And last slot is Hindla. And that's the strongest giant team in the game. It's also among one of the better teams in the game. Not absolute best team in the game, but it's decent. There's a lot of stuff that outclasses it, but it has the highest base HP in the entire game. It also makes for a pretty good Guild War defend team if you can use Titan on one of the days. Okay, we'll move the skull over. We got our Perpetual Enrage basically at this point. So we just get to one-shot everything if we could actually find the damage to do so. So we'll get an Amnesia down. And there we go. And there's the skull he kind of gives to us, not really. We can just take that one though, and down it goes. Hello, Zero. Welcome. And there's our 2 gold key. We got 2 gold keys and we got 2 things. And again, gold keys aren't really too useful, but hey, New Kingdom, it's right around the corner. This Friday, we'll finally be able to go use these 30k plus gold keys. Actually, how much gold do we have total? If I was to spend 15 million gold, which I probably wouldn't, but let's just say we did. How many gold keys could we get? What's 15 million divided by 300? Added by however many gold keys we have now. So 15 million. I don't know if I'll actually do this or not. Probably not. I'd rather just give it to the guild most likely, but depends how close we get to maxing or not. So that's actually 50,000 on the dot, and then if we add that to it, that's 80,902 gold keys is how many gold keys we can buy or have total if we were to use all of our gold stack for gold keys. That seems so tempting. Do you know how many gems we'd get from that? Let's see. Let me get that number in. That's 30,902. And let's say approximately we get 1 gem every 100 gold keys. On average, I would say that's about accurate. That would be 809 gems worth of gold keys is how many we have. If we were to spend every last bit of gold we had, we would gain approximately 800 more gems. So that's actually not too bad. That would bring us up to 16k by that point. Also, speaking about gems, I wanted to keep this up because just to show it. But yeah, they did end up doing compensation for the server issues. As you guys know, there were some really bad server issues this weekend. Still kind of existing, but they were really, really bad on the weekend. But yeah, hello adventurers. Damon seemed to have gotten into our servers over the weekend in preparation for this week's events, causing a few issues for some of you, for all of us. Sorry about that. We think they're all exercised now. Wait, as in exorcists, exercised? I get it. Here's a little something for being patient with them and us. There we go. And it just gives all that stuff, and the 50 gem in particular being pretty nice. And, oh, this was the orb from the event that we just did, from getting those 3 towers done. Hopefully it's a blue. Come on, blue. Ooh, we actually got blue. Can we get blue on the bigger ones already, though? Those are the ones I really need to be getting it on, but still, that's fine. I'm not going to complain about getting a blue on that, that's for sure. Oh, by the way, we're getting the cute corgi in like 6 hours. I'm not going to be doing a video for it. Actually, I still need to go record the what's it called? The video for the reading of the, what's it called? The Lore Keeper. I couldn't do it earlier today because, as I mentioned, or I mentioned before the stream, I didn't actually mention it on stream yet, but one of the reasons why I actually went to bed earlier last night is I didn't even realize that at the time, but my air conditioner ended up stopped working, so that got fixed earlier today. But yeah, it was like extremely hot last night, and this entire day until it got fixed about 2 hours ago or so. I had to have the fan on, and of course the fan is ridiculously noisy, so I wasn't actually able to record, else the fan noise would be in the background, which would not be good. Okay, we'll go and we'll take the yellow down. No, stop taking skulls. I need those skulls. I need to get so much barrier here. Luckily, we can actually have Amnesia to remove them. That's one of the other reasons we kind of need Hellcat too. We can remove it regardless if we had Hellcat, whereas now we can only do it to first slot because she can only hit the first slot by exploding skulls. But nonetheless, we still get it off, or at least one of them. Ooh, you died. That's not what we want to see. Hey, you did a spider, a giant spider. Well, that's actually pretty convenient. The only problem is all of our moves basically destroy our purple mana, so not really going to help us there. But maybe it'll give us some alignment or something. Anyways, let's go. It's not really even worth throwing this Earth's Fury thing down anymore. At this point, we might as well just go and Yagway kill him. So we'll go do just that. I can actually go do something weird and do this on brown right now, just so we have Yagway alignment, but I don't even have mana on him, so it wouldn't really be worth it. He'll go skull poke us. He'll go hit us. Ooh, we gotta be careful. He could actually win, because I'm not gonna have enough damage to kill him properly. So this tower definitely needs to go down. We could actually lose to it at this point. We'll go get that down. It will be a summon if worse comes to worse. Get a little bit of a poke on him. Really need a giant spider now, but what will that really do? Nothing, actually. So let's go get like a red explosion. Need to actually not use this ability so we can go get Yagway to full mana. Ooh, 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 ooh. Another giant spider, really? Okay, let's not cast him. I need to go get mana already. Amnesia is going to get a summon here. He's going to kill Yagway, actually, and I can't stop him. So we'll go for that. Get the full mana. Doesn't even get the full mana. Well then, this is bad. I guess we let him have a poke on the skull, just so he gets distracted for a turn to go give us, or gives us a turn to go do something. We'll go to that. It's not really going to help us too much, though. I don't even want to summon this yet. The other thing's going to die. It's going to do that amount of damage. I guess we go for this on the other one. It's obviously going to die right now, so let's go get an Inferno King. At this point, we can win off of just Inferno King. And apparently another giant spider. Good job. Okay, well, we'll go do this, and we should be fine now. It's when Amnesia is actually better than using a Hellcat, is an instance like this. This is actually the whole reason why I wanted to carry her, is for moments like this when we're about to kind of lose, so that we cannot lose. Exactly like that. But that's the whole reason why we're even bothering to carry her in the first place. But yeah, I almost feel like putting Yagway there, especially since they both get the bonus. I think it would be more useful than really spamming the Earth's Fury. But then again, if our first slot gets to live, then it's a lot better. I don't know. It's just a weird combination having Amnesia in this order of team. Just feels like it needs to be the other way around or something. If we were using Hellcat, it would probably be better in that order. But we'll go to that, take all that mess. We'll get a bit of mana. Go from there. Also, hello, Baktron and lady. Welcome. Let's see. 15 million gold, my finger would fall. Yeah, to use 80,000 gold keys, it would actually take about 10 minutes. It would take a ridiculously long amount of time and a lot of clicking to actually use it. But we probably will be doing that this Friday. I don't know if I'll be spending all my gold. I'm just spending enough until we upgrade the common to mythic. However many that takes is how many we're going to do. But that's how many we're going to be opening. So however much that takes is what we'll be doing. How much that will require, I believe, is around 30,000. I'm not fully certain on that, but we'll find out. But yeah, I think it's somewhere around 30 to 40,000 gold keys, which is how many we're going to open on Friday. But yeah, it's already so close. The patch is pretty close too. Patch is most likely next week. Of course, it hasn't been confirmed or anything, but it is very, very, very soon. He doesn't have any skull reduction, right? I'll still hit him. He has a higher durability overall. But we'll go for this, get a nice little explosion on it so we kill it through the barrier, so we can now hit it with a skull. Problem now is we need to go find a skull. Actually, no, we don't. We can just go do that and now hit the other one with a skull, and that'll be that. So, yeah, let's just stick a yellow down or something. See what else we can get going. And there we go. And Bloodlust, I believe, is enough to kill literally every tower, or at least as far as our sigils are going to get. It's going to kill every tower. Speaking of that, let's go get another reward. How's our guild doing these days? No one's going too over the top. I'm actually quite a bit below my guild average. That's mainly because we haven't done a lot of our battles yet, but it looks like we're going to be fine as far as getting all the rewards done. We're almost at tier 10 on Tuesday. That's still decent. This will be done by Thursday, and this will be done by Saturday or maybe early Sunday. Anyways, let's go on to the next one. Oh, also, hello, Captain. Welcome. Any alternatives to Mang? For what team? You got Inferno King in the event key today. Any good teams to fit him into? Mang can be replaced with exactly what we're using right now, Earth's Fury. It's the closest Mang replacement. Other than that, you could just use any other Mang-like weapon. It's not the same coloration, though, but it still gets the job done. As far as Inferno King teams, I like using him with Great Maul. It just seems to always work pretty well because it feeds you yellow, and it puts a bunch of brown onto the board that you can then use for red alignment. And of course, you gain a lot of stats off of Great Maul. You can also feed both of them with Mercy, which is nice to use as a combination. But that's normally the route I go with Inferno King. Well, what do we need here? I guess we take yellow. I still have the banner set tomorrow yellow. I don't know if I should switch that out. I kind of had there so we could do backup summons and to deny out this tower. It was also originally for the Val Ravens, of course. Yeah, we got the kill already. Just in case it comes to this point, I do want to go poke him, just so we don't have to deal with his ridiculously high armor, because... oh, wait, never mind. I forgot. Duh, we have Enrage. Perpetual Rage. We'd hit right through his armor. Doesn't even matter if I hit him, as long as we keep the Rage. And he doesn't have any way to dispel it, so we would end up keeping it. So I'm actually going to leave... Speaking about keeping stuff, I'm going to keep that red there. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Never mind. I was going to leave it there in hopes that he would take it over to the left, so I could then... take the skull, but that's not going to happen, so we'll take that over. Hopefully he'll give us a skull here. Yes, he does. Perfect. And, oh, another skull. Even nicer. See if we don't get a third one. I'll just go get rid of his barrier and go from there. I'm actually going to use a Yagway for that, I believe. And then again, we could just take a red, actually. I'll just take a red. Go for like an Earth's Fury or something. That'll be good to go. So we'll go... Oh, did the stream go down? Yeah, it probably went down for... Oh, what am I doing? I could have taken that skull. I got distracted by chat for a second. No, it's... stream, I think, just go down for a second. It's being weird. It does that sometimes, though. Let's see. Mr. Lonely, what is your Patreon thingy? I don't know if you still are. I've been needing to revamp that as well. My Patreon, that is. It will be in the near future. It's really cluttered at the moment. I'm going to, like, ridiculously simplify it. I also need to go set up the YouTube version of it. Which is something I actually technically had in the past, but then it somehow undid itself. I have no clue how. Ever since they switched it over to, like, the new format thingy. I've still been needing to do it since then. Does a major orb of cleanse just give you 4 times, you're guessing? It gives you 1,500 seals. Do make sure you have 1.5k before you use it. Otherwise, it's going to count towards your total. And you're basically just getting... You're basically blocking glory that you could have gotten. So do make sure you do get 1.5k before ever using any orb of growth. I mean, orb of clans, I mean. Okay, he killed first slot. That's not too big a deal because what we're going to do is just go explode everything. And now, so it does a decent amount of damage, we're just going to attack buff it by hitting you. And now we have a really decent amount of stats. We can just double kill with that. And we're good to go. Okay, so Skull's not going to kill because we don't have that extra multiplier on him, but still a pretty substantial amount of damage nonetheless. Grab all those reds, grab all the way up to Yagway. No alignment. I guess I could tear one of them. I believe is the route we're going to go down, so we'll go tear that one. Just to give him even more attack into one-shot range, get a nice Yagway in there, get the kill, and now anything will kill it. Well, almost anything. Move that over, take that red, get a skull, and down it goes. YouTube's version is the same as Twitch. It's $5 a month. The biggest difference with it, though, is the reward system for it's ever so slightly different. But I actually get a lot bigger of the cut on the YouTube version. Twitch's version of it, the creator normally only gets about 50%. Some bigger creators get a little bit more, but on average, it's about 50%. But YouTube's, last I recall, was somewhere around like 95%. I think I would get like $4.70, I believe, of every $5. Whereas on Twitch, it would only be $2.50 of every $5. I forget exactly what it is these days on YouTube, but I know it's way, 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 way ridiculously larger than what Twitch's cut is. Yeah, we'll take purple down. Pick skull. And move that. Though, if I'm not mistaken, the donation, even though the cut for that is bigger, I believe the cut is technically bigger on just using the donation button as well as for what's it called, Patreon. It's ever so slightly more than what YouTube's version would be. I think it's only like a matter of like a cent or two though, but it does technically come out to more. Okay, we'll go and take the hit right there. Go do that onto purple. Yeah, because no one really uses the YouTube version, or at least very minimally compared to other things out there. They just have like a really good cut to just try to encourage more people to use it. Alright, we'll take the blue over. That'll get the kill right there. Get our Fury down. There you guys go, the yellow. And let's go explode all blue and then throw Yagway at him. And that'll be that. What is a good use of bombs to make gold? What do you mean by that? Fire bombs? Or bomb bots? Bomb bot strategy doesn't really get used much anymore. But as far as fire bombs, you normally just do that for quick explore. You can get away with it on some one trophy PvP as well, but generally it's for explore only. And you just normally throw like a Sunbird Rowan team or any kind of quick team with a fire bomb in it. And you normally only need one. Very rarely would you ever bother using 2 fire bombs on a team. And the only time you would ever use more than that is if you're deliberately making a team to try to kill itself out in for PvP for the purpose of gaining more revenges. Okay, that's not going to be enough to kill. I don't think I'll be able to kill us completely, though. I will throw it on him just because he does have that score reduction. And because we might lose our first slot, we will be needing to get rid of him. Yeah, we'll lose our first slot right here. But now that we did the extra bit of damage, he should go down pretty easily at this point. We'll go take, I guess, a... which one do we take? I guess we take the red because we still cascade yellow. We'll go get an Inferno King here. Hopefully give him a little bit of attack buff. We can kill the other one with Yagway and go from there. Yeah, so let's go tear away all of his stuff. This will almost kill him. And we'll go from there. So that will do almost all the damage. And now we just need to go explode it, and that will be match. There we go. Hello, Mr. Jesse. Welcome. You're guessing White Helm for Yellow Explore event? Yes, White Helm. I believe Divinian Fields was also pretty decent. Basically anywhere that has like 6+ yellow is fine. It really comes down to which one you need for arcane trait stones. Technically anywhere that you needed to go would be fine. But yeah, basically any kingdom with a lot of yellow where you need the trait stones from is where you'd want to do it. Main reason I'm slightly hesitant to say White Helm, even though I did say White Helm for the video, is even though it's one of the better kingdoms, the trait stone there is not the greatest. Plus you can get infinite of that trait stone already from the event. So not much of a need to specifically explore farm for that trait stone, since you can already get it from the event itself if you actually need it. Just by spending a little bit of glory. Okay, that'll kill him out, and now we have to deal with the other 2 towers. Those are really annoying towers too. Lately, these have been more threatening than the true damage towers, I've noticed. At least as of recently for me, it feels like they have been. Oh, we got a giant spider there. That's actually a bad thing. I might need to switch this hero class soon, but then again, no, I can't because I'll be needing to use it for the rest of the week. Hopefully the guild will get this task, or not the task, but you know, this game mode done soon. Because, yeah, giant spider doesn't really help us much. Go get that down. Just want to do that for full mana. We have so much Yagway alignment. Why don't we have the full mana right now? That'd be so useful. Let's see. I guess we'll get an Earth's Fury down. Do it on that one. Go get a nice explode. It's gonna ruin all of our purples though, but oh well. Clear like the entire board. Somehow Yagway did not get full mana off of that, but we'll take a skull poke. Hit him a few more times. Giant spider will die, but that's fine because now we gave him more damage. And it was throw Yagway at him, and anything will kill, even this. Or we'll just take a skull. There we go. Oh, sorry, Dan. What did you say? Are you aware of the several earthquakes that are currently happening worldwide? I am not. Or are they being very destructive? And where are they hitting? But yeah, I haven't heard anything of them yet. Okay, well, what do we do here? We'll go take the brown over. We'll get a yellow down. Doesn't look like it. We'll get a hit somewheres. We got double enchant tower, so let's do that first. Take skull, dead, and now we have perpetual enrage. Yeah, let's let him have his thing. Guess we'll go get a hit on the other enchant, because if we're gonna kill anything, that will be the next biggest threat. What else do we need to move around here? Purple is obviously a trap. Oh no, we're out of moves. I gotta take the purple. Fail. We'll go do that. He'll hit us with a skull, unfortunately. When will Farish Raw next be available in Event Keys or Soulforge? Any idea? Probably in a few weeks. It's been a little while since he's been around. Of course, it's still in rotation. But yeah, I would say within the next 3 to 4 weeks or so. Probably sometime next month. Or earlier than that. But no official date can really be said as far as when it will come out, but soon. Okay, we don't have our manas there. I do need the last little bit of mana, so we will go grab that. I deliberately damaged the other one earlier, so we can now kill it. I have Yagway available too. I guess we'll go for that first before we go into anything else. And then again, we could have stayed that there and kind of just refilled them, but oh well, we'll move that over. Go get the one shot we need. Yeah, we'll go for it. Get the kill there. He's gonna do his little thing. I guess we'll save our Mang-like weapon for that. We'll smooth that down. Hey, like I always call it Mang-like weapon. There's basically 2 weapons. There's Mang, and then there's every Mang-like weapon. Okay, we'll move that over. Move that. To a degree, I don't want to summon because it reduces our attack, because we're going to be summoning something else there. So there we go. And now I'm going to deliberately not summon because we can just kill it with 1 skull at this point. And there we'll just do that. There we go. Use Hellcat if you don't have Amnesia. It's basically the same thing. In many instances, Hellcat's actually going to be better. The whole reason I'm using Amnesia is it's really good at not losing. But Hellcat, for most battles, would actually function better and probably a little bit quicker. The only real reason for Amnesia is to lower down our lose rate, which is currently at 0, and hopefully we'll keep it like that. But we haven't lost the Valraven yet, and we haven't lost the battle yet. That's the main reason why we're using Amnesia. Her summon just helps you kind of stay alive in most battles, especially if you get rid of these AoE towers, which are really annoying. We'll go for this because I actually want to get a board clear. If we can't get a skull, and we can't get a skull, so let's get a board clear. Guess we'll do it onto red or something. Do that right there. Hopefully get the skull we need. Nope. Okay. I should probably go and throw my ability at him. I kind of want to double combo him or do something. We should probably go for a different one though. But we'll go for that one, I guess. Get the kill there. Gets a nice little hit. I need to go get rid of his barrier by taking a red. Unfortunately, where's all the red? Go take that over. There's a skull, which could have killed him, but he has a barrier. Now he'll die. And now we gotta deal with this guy's barrier. It's really easy to remove these. All I gotta do is take a red. Where's all the red? There we go. And now that's out the way, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. Go get a nice Amnesia in there. Take the red first. Grab all that. Take, I probably should do that in the yellow. But it looks like that was the right decision because I actually hit a skull. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, no problem for all the information. Can you suggest some teams to use with Inferno King? My absolute favorite Inferno King team in the entire game would have to be Great Maul, Mercy, Inferno King and Bloodhammer, or Shegra, either or. But that's my personal favorite Inferno King team at the moment. You can also use it into basically any skull spam team if you really want to, but that's generally the way I like to use it, just because it can get a lot of spam. It's really dependent on Mercy alignment on first turn, but other than that, it tends to work really well. We can go show it real quick. Actually, I should probably show that on Monday. It's just Inferno King isn't really one of the better double converts. We're actually getting a really nice double convert coming in next patch. But the main, or not next patch, next Kingdom, this Friday actually, we're getting a pretty nice one, the Wrath one. But yeah, as far as that is concerned, it's mainly Divine Ishbala and the new one that's coming in are the two most used ones. Or at least the new one is going to be the most used one once it comes in. Other than Divine Ishbala. Divine Ishbala is always going to be the most used just because it's so good with Divines at the moment. And always will be. Okay, we'll go and write that down, get a hit there. And at this point, we can actually just kill it with Explodes, so we'll do that, and down it goes. Yeah, let me go show a Inferno King team real quick. Let's go back up, take our tributes, hopefully get a nice big one. Okay, there we go, 11, that gives us 10 gems. But let's go use, sure we'll fight against this. Let's use Not a Nightmare against it, and go get rid of all this into a natural team, and go from there. So, what do we need? We need Great Maul. Also, you can use a different frontline tank, doesn't have to be Great Maul. Great Maul is just fun to use. It also makes it a bit of a quicker start. Oops, that's not the right one. Inferno King. Mercy fully traded is definitely very, very helpful. You can use Alchemist instead, but Mercy gets a way quicker start. And Bloodhammer. Bloodhammer is really useful because it does a Doomstorm once you get a kill. You can also use Shegra. You can also use... actually, there's not a different brown-red spammer, but I guess you could use Lava Elemental into like second slot or even first slot if you didn't have too many other options. You just kind of use that as a tank. But anyways, go to this, put it to double yellow. Let's rename it Inferno King. Why is it not working? There we go. Inferno King. And there we go. Actually, I should have just named it Suggested Teams, but there we go. Yeah, all we need to do is get a really nice starting board. Not the greatest, still worth casting on though. So we'll do that. Just need to get Great Maul to full mana, of course. It's main priority number one every single battle you ever do with a Great Maul, if you're using a Great Maul on it. Let's see, I would go for yellow. It leaks into him. We now devour whatever the biggest threat is. In this case, it's a combination between Famine and Inferno King. I'm actually going to say in this case Famine, just because I don't want to get drained. I'm actually going to go for a Preemptive Mercy, though, just so that we get full mana. It'd also put more yellows on the board. I do want to make sure we get a Devour before I Skull Spam them, though, so we'll do that. Get rid of Famine so we don't have to deal with a mana drain. And now we just check to see if we have alignment, and we do, and we go for that. And then his entire team just falls, and we still had a bunch of Doomstorm, or you know, Skulls to go use. But that's basically what an Inferno King team looks like, or at least optimal Inferno King. Like, if you were to go out of your way to build an Inferno King, this is the strongest you could possibly ever make from what I'm aware of. Or at least my personal favorite. It's definitely pretty high up there as far as strength. So let's do that. In this case, I don't know which one's the biggest threat. At this point, I guess we'll go for Ubistet. Go for that. Double check for our alignment. I don't believe we actually have it at the moment. If we had Inferno King, we would. Come on, how do you not have full mana, Inferno King? What are you doing? We'll go do that. Now you have full mana. Though we lost our alignment by doing that. Yeah, I guess we still go for it. It's fine. We'll have alignment next turn. So we let it do a few things right here. Oh, I just ruined it. Did we have it? No, we did not. I guess I could still take a skull. Is that enough to kill? Yes, it is. Okay, and down it goes. Yeah, it's basically what the team looks like. I guess we'll do it one more time. Yeah, it's one of the better skull spam teams in the game at the moment as well. There are several different versions of it, but this is just one of them. It's really good if there's something really annoying on the enemy team, since you can just go directly for the Devour. This is a pretty bad starting board, unfortunately. Not really much mana to take. I might just go for it, just to go for it, because the board's pretty bad. We'll go take a yellow to blue, get a little bit more mana, one more turn to get that to full. He's going to start getting Inferno King. I'm actually going to try distracting him with that skull. He doesn't get distracted, though. I'll need to go for Ubistet before he casts Ubistet, so we'll do that right now. Get rid of Ubistet. Also, this team's pretty bad against barrier spam, at least initially, because you can't get the Devour on as many options when you're trying to use the Great Maul. Okay, we'll move that over. Hopefully we'll have alignment on this so we can actually get the win. We might actually lose this one. Let's see. Yep, Divines is going to win out this time around, it looks like. We'll see. Ooh, nice alignment right there. Tell me we have alignment again. Yes, we do. Okay, we should be fine here. Wish I would have killed. Should have already won. Oh, no, or we just win that way. It's always funny seeing Doomskull go crazy. Or Doomstorm, I mean. Hey, I wonder which one we choose for. 4 times Firebomb, 4 times Firebomb, or... oh, that's not 4 times Firebomb. That would have been funny. I don't think I've ever seen all 3 teams be the exact same thing. Also, I haven't even done most of the PvP tiers, mainly because I've been casual PvP most of the time, farming Firebombs on Warlord 4 difficulty. But anyways, let's go back to Invasions. Go to Games, go to Invasion, Guilds, Invasion, Fights, Fights. There we go. Let's see. A 9.0 hit in California. Ouch. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't gotten any by me yet, so hopefully that doesn't occur. Okay, what do we need here? We'll go take the yellow to brown. Get a nice brown explode there. Get a... Did we go Yagway here? Yeah, I guess so, why not? Get a nice Yagway in there, take the other one over. Get a hit into something bigger. I don't have a double hit I can get in unless we go get Yagway. I guess it's worth getting Yagway here, just to go get him another poke. Actually, we will go Skull Poke to kill. And throw this thing at that. Kill tower in first slot with this. And how did that not kill you? There we go. Go to that. Kill all the reds. If we could take 2 reds somehow. Okay, we're 1 red short. No! Okay, he died off Inferno Armor. Not exactly how I wanted to do that, but I guess that works. I should just throw the other hit on him. Because now we don't have an easy way to take him out. I need that last little bit of mana. I guess we'll take a yellow for now. We do still get a red off the top there. Take all that brown mess. Get the yellow going. Free Skull Poke. Another poke, but it's not going to be enough, so I'm not going to bother. He has 75% reduction, so not going to get too far by doing that on him. We'll do that. Throw Yagway, dead. Just in case it's not enough, let's throw poke, and now dead. And there we go. Let's see. You've been using Gorgotha, Glaceon, Sur, and Earth's Fury. Oh yeah, we can go down the Skull Spam with the double tank if we really wanted to. I've been using this just because I thought it would go a little bit quicker. I was considering using Gorgotha. I just thought it would go too slow though on some of the battles. But yeah, it would definitely negate out any kind of skull threat that they would have. Biggest issue though is more so their cast most of the time than their actual skull damage though. Like this thing that hits 46 to all enemies. We'd want to deal with that and stuff like that way quicker. And this thing can deal with it quicker compared to it. So that's actually what I'm going to go for right now, actually. And just go start poking that down. Just need a double hit on him and we'll be good to go. Should be able to get that up in a second. Take the red. Didn't surge. We'll go get his mana right there. As long as that doesn't die out, we should be fine. Need to go get a blue or something, so we'll try it off the top. Didn't get it. He actually denies our blue, unfortunate, because we really need that mana. Guess we'll get Yagway at this point. We have a really nice alignment if he doesn't earn it, and he doesn't. Perfect. Get rid of that barrier, get nice hits, take the blue there for a free turn. Don't even lose anything, take another instant kill, and pretty much good to go. Just throw the poke at him, don't you dare get full mana, good. And that'll be matched. Just need a skull poke at this point. Throw an Earth's Fury just in case first slot dies somehow, which it's not really going to do unless it gets hit by a skull. And no, I was hoping we'd get a skull poke right there. I need to somehow take a red before we take our skull. Is there no way I can drop a red into a skull? I can try to. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, we can just take that. And then it goes. Oh, wait. Oops. Because the thing died, we don't have enough damage. But there we go. Let's see. Yeah, I don't even know if I do have a first aid pack anywhere near me. I have some first aid supplies, but not really like anything like that.
Mana surge.
Let's see. What do we even need here? I guess we'll take the red over, just drop into a yellow. He'll skull poke us, but we get all the mana we need, or most of the mana we need. We'll take the red there. See if we can get an Earth's Fury down. Do that onto... Which one's the biggest threat on this team of these? Probably the AoE one, so we'll deal with that first. And just dispose of that one. This enchant guy is going to be pretty annoying too with his mass barrier. Ideally, we'll be able to kill him with a skull before he gets to do anything. The only way that will be possible if we get a skull right now. And that is not a skull. Okay, we'll go and just get a nice explosion and hopefully land into one. Nope. Okay, well, we'll just take that one then. See what else we can do. Any cascade's worth going for. It doesn't look like it. We'll take the blue over. We'll go do his little thingy. He'll gain barrier. We'll take a red there. See if we can get Earth's Fury or something going on. I'm actually going to get rid of that just so we don't have to deal with it. We could take a red too, but we'll go down that route. And now we can one-shot him now that he's in range. And do we have any other moves that will kind of work here? I guess we take a... what do we go for? I guess purple. I want to keep reds near each other just so we can go for it right now. To go and remove his little barrier thing. Get rid of that so we don't have to deal with it. Take down a... I'll take red and yellow. Let's try fracture turn. Got it. I could take a skull or something there. I think we're just going to go for the explode instead. Go get all those reds down. And there we go. Just this thing go in rage. We'll hit it down and down. Okay. We have not reached the next reward. Actually, we probably won't by this end of this because we're only going to have our own battles. It's going to be what, 6 times or 8 times 4? What does it come out to? 32. Yeah, that's not going to reach it, unfortunately. Still going to have a ways to go just because yeah, it's not going to be enough. Though we're above halfway of our guild, so at least we got that going for us. How's far leaderboard, by the way? Let's see. We have 32 more than that number, so we have 144 right now. Yeah, we need to buy like 1 or 2 more packs for sure to actually be able to reach it. Definitely not worth it unless our guild needed to push, but I don't think we're going to need it. I don't even know how so many people actually make leaderboard on raids and evasions. Like, I understand it for bounty and stuff. I just never really understood it for that game mode specifically, though. It just kind of seems kind of weird that people would spend so much on raids or invasions. Like, I understand if your guild needed it to get far further. I guess there are technically that many guilds that need it then. Maybe because there's not as many people contributing. It just always seemed to be lesser value, or it seems less worth it to try doing it for this game mode compared to some of the others. Okay, but we'll go throw that down. Get a skull poke in, and now we're up to one-shot range with every skull we do. Just need to find more skulls. I'm actually going to go for another explosion here and just hope we get lucky. Exactly so, very nice. Oh, it's still our turn too. Too bad there's not another skull we could poke. We'll go throw a mango at him. And that's pretty much that. We'll go throw this, and there we go. You missed your earlier stuff this week. What class are you using? I'm using Orb Weaver, not because it's good, but because the event for it is this Thursday. And it's also going to be pretty good with a new troop that's coming out this Friday, so I'm probably still going to be using it on Friday as well. But yeah, right now we're just trying to get it to level 70. We'll probably have it to level 66, 67 by the end of today. Probably by like 69 or 70 by tomorrow. Have it a little bit higher after the event. And probably like 75 by the end of Friday. Not like that really matters too much. It does gain a nice little benefit at 100, but it's only that instant kill thing. It's not really that required. But anyways, let's go back to... let me go to dungeons real quick, actually. We'll clear out these real quick. You know what? We might as well just use this. We already have this as a team. Might as well keep using it. See what we can do with it in here. Actually, it's probably going to be too slow now that I think about it. We'll switch back to the other thing. Move that, move that. It's really dependent on Mercy start. It's fine if it doesn't get it, it's just a lot slower. It's made to have one gigantic impact. And for smaller battles like these, it's normally not worth it because it takes too long to get rolling when it doesn't work properly. Speaking about not working properly, do we really not have alignment and all that mess? Apparently not. Okay, let's go move, I'm still gonna cast it, see what happens. There we go. It's worth it. Still pretty much gets the kill. And then it goes. I guess we'll keep using it, why not? Okay, again, no mercy. We'll take the yellow down. Start trying to get that rolling. Still nothing to take. We'll stick purple, get some other stuff. At this point, I guess we drop that skull, get all that mess. He hits us. We'll go take a yellow over. Almost Great Maul. That will give us the last little bit of mana we need, and we can kind of go from there. He ruins my little thing I was going to go for. I guess we'll go take this just because he put so much yellow on the board, or green, I mean. He leaves it there partially, but we'll go just do that. Great Maul, where'd you go? Stop dying to reflect. Okay, let's see, move that over. The awkward moment when we lose a dungeon battle. Or not dungeon, yeah, dungeons. I thought I called it delve for a second. Okay, we'll store that down, get our hit in there, and somehow not win already. And there we go. Hello, Alan, so welcome. Let's see, Earth's Fury, Hellcat, Elamagrim. Wait, why are you using Earth's Fury in first slot? The whole point of using Earth's Fury is to use the invasion troop in front of it, is the whole reason why you would use it. If you're going to bother using it in first slot, you might as well just use Mang, assuming you have Mang, which you probably do. But yeah, Mang would be way better. The only reason we're not using Mang is because we're using our invasion in front. And if you are doing that invasion up front, then it does have better value. But if you're not using the invasion troop there's no point in using anything other than Mang. Okay, we'll go through that down. That's pretty much dead. And there we go. That went a lot smoother than the other ones, even though it was the hardest one of the three, oddly enough. There we go. Anyways, let's go back to invasions. Where were we? Go with this. Fight, fight. And back in we go. Hello, Dorade. Welcome. And Lurking. Welcome. I should play other games. We're probably going to be playing Darkest Dungeon tomorrow. But we will be looking into other games soon. Or by soon, I mean probably in October. Because next month is going to be... well, first I'm having company over early in the month. So I'm going to be busy with that. Most of my free time. But most of September is going to be dedicated to the 4.0 patch and going over various stuff that's in it. And grinding out a few things, various things in it. But... yeah, 4.0 will be the main focus coming in there. We will have a pretty decent gap of time in between there that we'll be able to do some other stuff. Okay, let's go get, let's see, which one of these do we actually go for? I think I still hit first slot. So we'll go for that. Oh, I was wishing you would not do that. I needed that hit. Maybe I should have just threw that first. Okay, that could actually be a little concerning now because we might actually lose, so we'll take that over. Okay, good, never mind, we'll win now. That makes all the difference right there. Okay, I guess we'll get Amnesia, never mind. I wanted Inferno King there, not that. Well, it looks like we got a giant spider. We'll go deal with that, get rid of all the purples here. Got our mana rolling, get a nice... Okay, well, that fixes that problem. Well then, that was short-lived. Let's see. Do I throw another Earth's Fury? I think I don't, just because it'll block our mana. We'll take our mana right there. Speaking of mana, grab a skull, just get a nice hit in there. Still need one more nice hit. He didn't even take the mana, it's just sitting there. Well, I'll grab it then. He's not going to go for it. What else do we need? I guess we get a nice Amnesia there, give it a bit of a buff, throw a Yagway in there. Our skull doesn't kill it anymore, but Yagway will. And let's do that. Take the other thing over. There's a little bit less damage, but it's still pretty much dead, and down it goes. Is it worthwhile to upgrade Mang and Earth Fury beyond +5? No. I only got Mang to 5, and I have Earth Fury to 0. Generally, you don't even need the bonuses that you get off of Earth Fury. I think it just gives you... does it even give you magic? Let's see. Where's weapon? It gives you attack, 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 and armor. You don't even need the upgrade that you get from this weapon. It's completely useless. But yeah, both of them aren't worth going past +5. And Mang has the better stats on it. Because you would never use Earth's Fury in first slot. You would always have your invasion troop in front of it. So there's not much of a point in having that extra little bit of attack in most situations. Did you have an unexpected guild opening on Sunday or Monday? Yes, we did, but it already got filled. Let's see. We'll go take the... which one's actually better? I guess we'll just take a red for now. Go for that. Take a blue or purple over. I guess blue, just so we can get the little hit in there. He's gonna get a skull on us, though. Gonna throw this on the first slot, just so our skull can indeed kill it. So I do want to make sure that goes down, and we can get our Enrage going. Go take a yellow there. See what else we can get. Yeah, there we go. Now we have Perpetual Enrage, and now they'll all die in one shot. So we got that rolling now. And now we just need to find more skulls. Take that over, get a nice explosion down, hopefully get lucky off of it. He just gives us free skull. Should have taken the red first, I guess, but oh well. Get rid of all the yellow. Nice skull out of nowhere. He does not get to kill. Oh, yes he does. Ah, but we gotta, okay, we got a summon there. So we made sure the hero didn't die. Fairly. Good job, summon. Giant spider can be very annoying, but can also be very helpful. And in that case, I guess it was kind of helpful because our hero would have died otherwise. Yeah, we'll throw a double hit there. No point in really throwing Earth's Fury at this point. I guess we'll just go get Yagway to full mana and then throw him down. Oh, you're being blocked. I didn't even notice that. Giant spider, stop being so bad. Okay, we'll throw that down on yellows. Get a nice Yagway in there, assuming we have alignment. Otherwise, I guess we take that skull, then throw Yagway, and there we go. And that's match. And we get 2 more battles from it. Nice. Let's see. Oh no, stream went down for 1 second. That's really weird. Literally 1 second. Did you have an unexpected... Oh, never mind, I already answered that. Will you be using event keys on factions? It's impossible to use event keys on factions. The only way that you get faction troops is from, the purple point thingies. They're, little resources that you accumulate from doing delves themselves. But yeah, it's, I forget what the resource is called, but you need 20 of these little purple resources that you end up getting while doing delves, and this will give you a random faction troop from the faction you use it on. You can use it on any faction. So basically, during delves, you accumulate this purple crescent like resource thing, and this resource is used exclusively for getting treasures for your horde, which you can use on any kingdom or any faction, I mean. And you also end up getting those faction troops, specifically from whatever one faction you end up using it on. And basically, you convert those faction, or you end up getting, basically, okay, I don't know where I'm going with this, but you play delves, you get this little purple crescent resource. You can use this in any kingdom, or any faction, I mean. You open in these little things, they cost 20 each, and then it'll give you a random faction troop from that kingdom and a random treasure. The faction troops are related to the faction, and the treasure you can use anywhere, in any faction, doesn't matter which. And that's basically what they do. And there's no way to get it other than by doing that. And yes, it will take forever to get rears and stuff upgraded. It'll take a very, very long time. Though getting the legendary seems pretty easy. I don't know if they're changing the drop rate at all, but it only took me like 5 to 10 of those things to be able to get the legend from a faction. It's relatively easy. Okay, and let's kill it out right there. Yeah, Chaos Shards, that's it. Thank you. That's what they're called.
Mana surge.
Yes, faction troops will take a little while to actually ascend, mainly because you need 91 of the rare, and it's very unlikely. Oh, and I believe some of them have 2 rares, if I'm not mistaken. I forget what rarity they were. I know there's a legend, an ultra rare, a rare. I could have sworn there was a second rare, though. Can't remember. During the beta, I end up just using orbs on them to have them maxed.
Mana surge.
It might be worth doing that for the final upgrade. Like, making a legendary rare go to mythic might actually be a really good value of the orb. But yeah, it will take a while to ascend them. Also, event keys starting after this new kingdom, after this Monday, event keys are going to almost only be used for new kingdom legends. There's going to be almost no other point for using them, at least as a late game player who already owns everything. Oh yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of, or not a lot of tweaks, but yeah, anything with delves could easily be tweaked before they actually release it. I don't think too many other things are really going to be tweaked at this point, though. They already did most of the modifications that they were planning on doing. Alright, we got a skull poke there. Need another 3 of those. What do we do here? I don't have a drop. Oh, wait. I didn't even see that. I guess we go for that yellow and try for a drop. There, I could poke him now. Nope, didn't get it. Okay. Well, we need to get rid of his barrier. Easiest way to go do that is give everyone attack in case something happens. So we'll do that. He gives a skull. Perfect. And let's go take another skull somehow. I do not have Yagway. I guess we just explode everything and just hope we get lucky. Do it on like purple. And nope, didn't get it. And he's just gonna scope poke us twice. He'll die. Throw a Yagway at it. Get our Manga. Get a spider apparently. Get rid of his barrier by doing this and go from there. And what do we need from here? I guess we'll throw this into, we can actually align with this. Just do this on something like green. That will now give us the alignment on purple and dead. And now dead. Can you click? There we go. Yeah, it does not take that long to get all 4 of them. Like, to get the actual team, it is ridiculously easy to get the actual team of 4 Delve troops. You don't have to keep using them, by the way. There's not much of a restriction in Delves. It's just the 2 color thingies. You're not forced to have to use the faction team every single time. You do want to ideally use the faction team about once every 10 battles, but it is not required. The only reason you have to ever use the faction team is so that you increase your faction renown, or whatever it's called. I forget what they call it. I think it's called renown. But it's only for increasing your faction renown. It's not really needed for any other purpose. You don't get more reward from using them or anything like that. It's just for your renown specifically. And it doesn't keep giving you more renown. If you use it once every 10 battles or once every 20 battles, it'll still give you the exact same amount of renown. It just matters if you eventually do it. It doesn't matter when you do it. So you could go like 20 delves without using a single faction team, and then just use the faction team once, and it was as if you used the faction team 20 times in a row. Okay, we'll go and take purple over, get that to full. Take blue over. Get a nice explosion in there. Will it take more of a grind in Legends and Mythics? No. It depends how you look at it. I believe overall the answer to that is no. Because there's easy ways to rush it up. Especially if you have gems. But even without gems, there's still going to be ways to rush it up. And with combination of orbs and stuff like that, I don't really think it's going to be too big of an issue to really upgrade them. Initially, it will be because you have a limited amount of battles that you can do per day and all that kind of stuff, but I think in the long run, it's not really going to be much of an issue. And they're only releasing 2 factions initially. And once you get ahead of the curve, it's going to be pretty easy to stay ahead of the curve. It's just initially, it's going to seem a bit overwhelming just when factions first come out, but after about a month or 2, you'd have enough resources accumulated and probably saved up, especially if you're actually spending gems on it, to basically have a nice amount of lead so that when every new faction comes in, you'll kind of be ahead of the game already. Because all faction-related resources do carry over. You can use those Chaos Shard things on other factions when they get released, and you can also use treasure that you already owned on new factions when they get released. So all the things that you would need for new factions, you can easily farm prior to the faction actually being introduced to the game. Once factions are actually in the game, that is, of course. Won't be able to pre-farm them for the very first ones, obviously. But all the subsequent ones that they're going to be adding, you'll be able to pre-farm them. Also, they're going to have weekly and monthly events for it, too. The weekly one, we don't know currently what day. Of course, current speculation is Tuesday because we don't currently have an event thingy for Tuesday. But the other one is they're going to be doing about a new monthly one. I don't know if it's going to be literally every month or what exactly the rate of it's going to be, but approximately every month we'll get a new faction added to the game. Of course, we won't be getting any new kingdoms, but factions will be the new kingdoms essentially for the next year and for the foreseeable future. If anyone still has any other questions or anything I may have missed in chat or anything, feel free to leave it in chat. Probably go and get a few more invasions down and then just end it there for tonight. I'll be covering the reading for the Lore Keeper later tonight. Will also be, next video after that will probably be, well, for one, tomorrow night stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same time as always, same time as tonight. But other than that, our next actual video will be on Thursday for the Orb Weaver hero class, which is what we're still leveling right now. But yeah, that's right around the corner. Orb Weaver, not the greatest of classes, but it's going to have some really interesting purposes with one new troop that's coming into the game this Friday. And that alone might actually make the hero class very viable. I'm not sure exactly how good the team's going to be, but I definitely want to test it. It's probably going to be the first team I test this Friday when we get New Kingdom. Also, don't forget New Kingdom. We're getting a lot of new content. We're getting the last New Kingdom for the next year or so, pretty much, coming in this Friday. So that's going to be pretty interesting. It's going to feel weird not getting Kingdoms anymore. It won't feel like that for a couple months because obviously we're still getting it really soon. But yeah, once like January or February hits, it's going to feel really weird. It's like, hey, where's the New Kingdom? And there won't be one because there won't be any anymore. It's gonna feel weird. Anyways, let's go and get oh, we'll take a purple. I wonder how that will affect keys. I feel like there's gonna be an excess of literally every key in late game, since a lot of the ways that they're dumped is gonna be removed from the game if you're not adding kingdoms, because that tends to be one of the biggest key killers in the entire game, is new kingdoms being added. Have you ever considered a short video on cascades, seeing and creating them via the best moves? I guess you could go over that. It's mainly just probability on knowing when things will fall and where things will fall, and just looking at every single option you have. Yeah, I could go over cascades. Like right here, we'd want to go for, actually there's a couple different options, but I believe this one actually has the most brown down, because we get single red, triple brown, or triple green, which would all give us something good. We didn't land a single one of those, but all of them were available. But we'll go for that, get Yagwe down. It's still worth it, I guess. We'll get full mana on him. We can just kill out first slot. Never mind, we can't. It's not enough damage. Is a skull enough damage? What's 4 times, or what's 42 times? Yeah, that's enough. Okay, so we'll just wait on that. I think we just take mana for now and try getting a skull. Oh, that's the skull I needed. He got rid of it for me. Hopefully, oh, there we go. I was gonna say, hopefully he gives us one. Perfect. Now I just need to find 3 more skulls somehow. Wait, is there nothing that can do skull spam other than Glaceon underneath Daemons? I didn't even think about that. The main reason I wouldn't want to use Glaceon, though, is we don't really have a way to feed it mana. We'd have to completely change our hero thingy. Okay, I'm gonna double poke him just because I want to kill it with this. And then we can just go poke the other 2, hopefully. There's one, and where's the other one? Come on, give it to us. Nope, okay. Smooth the yellow over, go throw a nice Amnesia down, or not, never mind, dead. And there we go. Guess we'll get one more in there. And this will be the final battle then. Oh yeah, let me go do the pet as well. Let me go end with that. Yeah, we got that ogre guy, or whatever his name is. He's a pretty useless bonus though. Orcs are pretty bad at the moment, but still another pet. I need to get them all upgraded eventually. Also, another 5 pets are being added next patch. I went over that yesterday, but it's all 5 of the pure color ones, the one that gives you extra hero mastery. They only added blue for whatever reason when pets first got released. They'll be adding the other 5 when next patch gets released. We're technically getting 7 new pets next patch. We're getting the 2 faction pets as well, but it's going to take a while before you reach a faction pet. It's going to take probably, I think it's several weeks. Don't know exactly, but it's going to take a while before you can get the first faction pet. It's not going to be something you'll be able to get immediately. Actually, it might be available kind of immediately as soon as they release the, oh, what's it called? The faction event, because I believe you could technically spend enough gems on the faction event to be able to get it. Though I don't think anyone would, because that would probably be a ridiculously high amount to actually have to do. I don't even know what the actual shop will be for the faction event. They didn't show us during the beta. I don't know why. I guess they didn't determine what it was yet. But we currently have no clue what the faction event shop will look like as of currently. What we do know what's going to be in it is ingots, treasure, faction troops to a degree that you'd probably be able to max all of them, which is pretty nice, as well as obviously sigils. And I believe that's it. Maybe a few other resources, just general resources and stuff like that. But that's likely what's going to be within them. Oh, and faction weapon. For whatever reason, I believe they're only adding faction weapon via, from what I can tell right now, I believe the faction weapon will only be available through actually spending gems on the event thingy. which I guess kind of makes it like how raids and evasions are, where when you do tier 3, you get that little weapon thing. It's going to kind of be like that from what I can understand, though we don't currently know anything about it. Okay, we'll do that and get the poke, and down it goes. Oh yeah, there's Inferno King too, but we can't really replace out Amnesia or Hellcat. We would need one or the other. I don't think it would be worth putting Inferno King there. Anyways, let me go do the pet, and we'll have 8 battles for tomorrow to go do, which is technically like 10 to 12. But yeah, let's go do the little pet, and that'll be that. How many more copies do we need? We need 12 more copies of this little guy. We'll probably get about 2 of them right here. Ooh, we're up against annoying goblins. Also, by the way, if tomorrow's event is goblins, which I believe it is, use 4 times Gob Chompers against it if you're struggling, or any amount of Gob Chompers. It will win pretty much every time. And you just keep her picking until you get a Devour with it. Oops, I meant to take the extra turn there. That was a complete misclick. We'll take that down. Get Inferno King rolling. Get that down, go from there. And down to go. Faction shop, 500, 500, 500. Is it really going to be that expensive? I don't know. When they released it, I didn't see any info on it. Did you see something I didn't? Give me a screenshot of it if you did. Let me know. I don't know if you're just joking or if you actually saw something of it earlier. But if you do have anything, send me the screenshot that you have. I would love to see it. Last I recall, when they did the event, we saw nothing of it, though. They want to keep it secrets. Okay, we'll go through, Uber step down, and throw Infernus. Inferno King works better than Hellcat? Are you sure? I guess we'll give it a shot tomorrow and just mix it up a little bit. We'll probably try Hellcat and Inferno King. Yeah, you were just joking. Oh, okay. We'll go take purple over. Take a yellow. He'll scope poke us, or not. But yeah, I guess we'll try the skull spam route tomorrow when we go do invasions. It's really risky, but when it works, it's just gonna instantly win the battle in like 30 seconds. Yeah, we'll get a bunch more hero XP by doing this. I think we just reached level 66 on that previous battle, or 67, whatever it was. We only got a few levels to go. Get in there. Okay, we'll go smooth that over. Throw Infernus down and go from there. See what else we can kind of get mana-wise. Go throw this into first slot so it goes down. Get a nice Ubisted or something in there. Sure, why not? Get Inferno King. And that'll be match. And sure, we'll throw a second one. Why not? Okay, we'll take the blue down. Grab all that mess. Take the other one. Throw this into a nice little hit onto his second slot to get rid of that summoner. Let me just take those greens as well. Get on the summoner. Get a Ubisted on there, I guess. Move that over. Yeah, we'll get Ubisted, why not? Put that down. Forgot to take a little bit of mana there. Throw Inferno King. Take yellow down. See what else we can get here. I guess we'll take a yellow, why not? Throw that into an Infernus. Go get a nice Infernus down. And any follow-up will kill it pretty much. Throw that onto you just so it goes down. And then we can poke you with anything and you'll go down as well. Only problem is we don't have that anything to go through. I guess we'll get Infernus down and just cast it. You have 2 million souls post Dawnbringer, very nice. They might be adding a new Dawnbringer very soon. It's not coming in next patch, but hopefully soon after. We're going to start getting Dawnbringer-like weapons. By that I mean triple color mythic weapons. Currently only one exists, of course, and that's Dawnbringer itself. And it's worth keeping your mythic ingots for something other than Dawnbringer. Dawnbringer is currently the best thing you can use mythic ingots on. But almost anything that they ever add that's going to be like a Mang will be better to trait, because Mang's traits are useless. The only thing that's really good on it are its first 5 for the stats. The other 5 that it has is pretty trivial. It's basically like having no additional effect at all because they're so bad. And almost any mythic weapon they ever add is going to have better effects than Dawnbringer. It might be a worse weapon overall, but it's going to have better effects from being upgraded, most likely. At least compared to Dawnbringer. And 2 more battles. Now would kind of be the time to switch to Gob Tromper. It's actually quicker to switch to Gob Tromper at this point. I'll stick with this and just hope it goes well. It would take longer to actually switch into that team if we were actually able to win these first try. Hopefully we'll be able to do that. I don't think we have enough damage. Let me kill his Summoner just so we don't have to deal with it. We get a bunch of mana, that's fine, as long as he doesn't kill us right now. And he doesn't have the loop team, so it's fine. The last battle is what we really have to worry about, because it can like 2-3 shot us, plus it has a loop. Okay, we'll take a red. We're actually going to let him out that skull. It's not really worth us taking. Hopefully get Infernus up somehow. Nope, okay. We'll throw a nice little poke at him. That'll be enough to kill that out. The last little bit of the mana we need. Throw a skull, throw Infernus, and that'll be dead. Should be exact damage, actually. Almost exact. Okay, a little bit more, because we get the other thing. Yeah, goblins are really annoying. Gob Tromper's the easiest way to deal with them, though. Or just sheer damage, like what we're doing right now. And Skull Spam would also be fine. It does have a little bit of a counter with attack reduction and is 20% dodge, but for the most part, it's not too big a deal to Skull Spam them. I'll throw that down. Let's start killing this one out because it's going to be the biggest threat. I don't think that's kill range yet, so I'm going to go and throw an Infernus, and then that should bring him into range. And should be able to oops that. He'll get Skull distracted here. Or not, never mind, he gets double extra turn Skull. How do we have so little damage taken? Oh, because you're entangled. Oh no, Ubistet didn't kill. That's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's happening. It's happening. Okay, we'll go take that down. Get all the mana we need. Throw Infernus, 0 attack. Well, there goes Skull Spam. Let's see. We'll go and get Infernus down. Start killing out first slot. So oh yeah, I forgot we can't target it. Kill out the other damage source, I guess. Get Infernus back up. Come on, we need one more big impact to hit damage. Get that up. Okay, good. We got Ubistet. That should be fine. That kills those two. And should be able to win. Goblin Shaman can't really do much at this point. All we have to do is just throw that, and there we go. And dead. You don't see why we can't use our normal slots on Pet Rescue. I think they set that just so it doesn't end up using up more slots of your teams, I guess. They did that for all the event things, so they're probably all set up in that same way. But yeah, I think they just did that so it wouldn't keep using our slots. Because there were a lot of concerns with all these new game modes, like eating up all the slots, like how Guild does. Because you need 12 slots for Guild Wars, technically. You need 1 for each pure color team, and you need 1 for each defend team as well. So you need a total of, at minimum, 12 teams, technically, if you want to do it, have it set up as optimally as possible without having to constantly switch it. And I think their biggest concern was if they started adding one that you needed for raids and invasions and pets and all these other kind of game modes, they probably thought it would be taking up way too many slots, which they would be correct if they thought that. And that's the main reason why it's set up the way it is, so that it wouldn't interfere with the slots you have. It's also why it has that save system. Personally, I actually kind of prefer how it is right now, because it uses up none of the slots and it saves it for you. There has been asks that they could do like 2 different ones or 3 different ones though, because you do occasionally need to do different ones for the same pet battle. Like for example, during Goblins, it's actually better to use a quick team for the first 4 to 6, and then use 4 Gob Trumpers for the final 2. But it takes more time to switch it than it is to even win the battle, so it's not normally worth it. But if there was like a second team slot there that you could switch between, it would. I don't know if they're ever going to do that, but no, the way it is, it's fine. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of the pet reset every Wednesday either. It resets it to a completely default team of nothing, which is kind of annoying. It kind of defeated the whole purpose of the fact that it saves it per team. Like, even though it saves like our Goblin team, like I believe that's going to be the Goblin battle for for tomorrow. I'm not fully certain, but whatever it is, it doesn't save whatever team you had associated with it. It's just going to give you a blank team, and then you have to go and create it. It only wastes like a minute or 2, but You still have to go and do that, where they could have just had it to automatically save. Anyways, guys, was there anything else you guys had, question-wise, or anything I may have missed? Otherwise, yeah, I'll be getting the Lore Keeper out soon for any of you that are interested in that. Tomorrow we'll be doing nothing other than the stream tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. And then we'll just do the pet rescue. I'm not going to bother doing the video for pet rescue just because it's the it's cosmetic, so there's not really much to go over. We will be back on Thursday, though, going over the Orb Weaver class, which will have leveled to 70 by then. And other than that, of course, the biggest thing this week, New Kingdom this Friday, which is really, really huge. It's basically the last New Kingdom ever being implemented to the game. So we'll see what happens with that. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful week. I'll see you all later. And goodbye, everyone.